At Q30, I'm the associate producer for the entertainment show, #that. What I pretty much do is, I help brainstorm new segments, produce packages, create VO for the show, as well as topic bars, lower thirds, all that type of stuff. A lot of the behind the scenes work, but also I go on air sometimes, help with that. So it's everything I love to do and hope to do in the future.
I'm a part of #that, and I've had a really good time so far. It's kind of scary at first because it's like, I don't know, I didn't know anyone, but like after joining and stuff, it's like less intimidating.
I am part of Quinnipiac Tonight. I used to be part of the cast, writing, and I still run their social media, but now I've tried exploring #that and experiencing that show for the first time, and I actually really like it.
For Q30 this year, I am an associate producer of Bobcat Breakdown, which is one of the sports shows. I primarily spend time in the sports department because that's just what I've always done, but I dabble in news and entertainment once in a while when I can.
I made sure to stay very involved in Q30. I was a general member as the pandemic started, but over the summer I became an associate producer and was eventually an executive producer. And I also am a music beat reporter for Q30 Entertainment, and I'm also the vice president of Tap Company. So I get to also try and stay active during all this.
I think the hardest thing has been adjusting to the online classes. I really love going into classes and creating those relationships with my professors and meeting people. So it's definitely been weird to adjust online. But I think, everyone has made it work the best they could, but it's definitely been hard.
As a freshman, it's been really difficult, meeting new people and making friends, and also getting to know people over Zoom. But definitely as the year's gone on, I've adjusted, but it's been really weird, for sure.
Finding the perfect balance between, doing club work and schoolwork. For me, it's been a little tough because I'm heavily involved in a lot of clubs, QBSN, Q30, the Chronicle, but I'm also trying to, get my schoolwork done, and, I also have an internship, and it's just I find myself struggling sometimes to do all three.
I think the hardest thing is having to adjust to all of the extracurriculars being on Zoom. When you're so used to being around people all the time and spending time with them in person and being able to teach people and make memories and just do stuff, it's so much harder to do that from a computer screen. And anytime it is in person, there's a cap on people that you can be around, and that's very difficult.
I'm really drawn to how everyone's really excited, especially with COVID-19. We have such few opportunities to have in-person events, so when they are happening, I feel like everyone's really present. So I think it's just the people and the atmosphere, it's just amplified because of those restrictions this year.
30 seconds?
Yep, 30 seconds. There you go.
I'm very lucky that Q30 is able to operate the best way they can with everything going on, and we've been able to come in every week and kind of still work and put on our shows. Although we've definitely had to adjust things, I'm really lucky that things are still operating the way they kind of were last year, and we're able to have people come on and do all the segments. It's been really great.
I feel like in Q30 I learned a lot of things that I learned in my classes and finally got to apply them.
It's just finding the people that you're passionate about, even expanding your criteria, because I was I just want to strictly go into print, but I also really enjoy the television aspect, and I've really been heavily involved in Q30.
Whether it's personal or professional, from faculty advisors to professors to other heads in Quinnipiac, and even just making personal connections with people that have become my friends and even my family now in my 5th year here.
My favorite part is just the learning experience that I've gotten. I really came in with not a lot of knowledge about broadcast and how to work cameras and talk on air. It's just great to go somewhere every week and be able to learn something that I'm passionate about. Because sometimes you take classes that just aren't your favorite, you have to take, but this is something that I love to do. And every week I'm just so happy when I learn something new. I feel like it's so exciting all the time. So that really helps me get my stress out.
As a tour guide, I'm always talking to seniors in high school and trying to give them the best advice possible. I always say join a club, meet people who have the same passions as you, because then you have something that you have something in common with them. That's always really important.
I recommend that, joining any media outlets, I think especially Q30, that since there are so many different departments, there's kind of a niche for anybody. If you want to do entertainment, you're interested in sports or just news.
I think my biggest advice for incoming students is to just get as involved as you can and then just find what makes you happy. You can always try things, and if you don't like it, you don't have to stick with it, but you'll never know if you don't try, and I think that's the biggest thing.
I would recommend trying everything they can. I think college is the best experience to learn things. I mean, the outside world, they really just kind of throw you in there, but here, everyone wants to teach you, everyone wants to learn. It's so exciting, so just immerse yourself in everything and just try new things.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
Two. Left the Q30, baby. Q30 brand, always. Never forget.
Thanks for being part of it, and it was amazing. So great work.
Good luck, Charlie.